to ask the First Minister how many people have been cautioned by Police Scotland for travelling between areas with higher and lower COVID-19 restriction levels since the current legislation was passed.
First Minister.
Well, firstly, let me say, as I've said before, we want to see these laws work through high levels of public compliance rather than relying on enforcement. That said, Police Scotland will uphold the law using the same approach they've adopted since the start of the pandemic. Operational matters, of course, are for the Chief Constable. However, Police Scotland has reported that to date, while there have been high levels of compliance, the most recent data indicates that up to and including the 25th of November, there were 33 fixed penalty notices issued under the travel regulations.
Stuart McMillan.
I thank the First Minister for that reply. I've been contacted by many constituents about shops, and my constituents have been busier than usual. Some of those people who work in the retail sector have indicated they've had customers clearly from out with of Inverclyde, and whilst I welcome the fact that retail outlets will be busier than usual at this time of year, people cannot certainly travel to shop and are thankfully supporting the local economy. I have concerns about people travelling to Inverclyde unnecessarily, placing additional risks on my constituents. Can the First Minister reiterate the message about non-essential travel? And secondly, what additional resource can be given to Police Scotland and Inverclyde to increase the random checks of retail outlets and customers to help catch those breaking the rules?
First Minister.
Can I thank Stuart McMillan for his question? It remains vitally important that members of the public continue to observe physical distancing, wear face coverings and of course avoid non-essential travel into or from level 3 or level 4 areas. The need to restrict travel across the country is even more important now in the battle to reduce transmission rates because we don't want to take the virus from high to low prevalence areas, and I would again ask people to take personal responsibilities. I think the vast majority of people are doing to do the right thing, and always to remember that the purpose of all of these restrictions, which none of us enjoy living under, is to protect the NHS and save lives by preventing the virus from spreading. Deployment of resources is of course a matter for the Chief Constable, but I am confident, based on experience so far throughout this pandemic, that if officers encounter any instances of non-essential travel or breach of any other regulations relating to COVID, they will continue to deal with these issues appropriately.